Guys, I know I'm like always really happy, but I don't know, I just woke up this morning and it like really hit me that I'm gonna be a doctor and I'm going to medical school. And it's just like, I'm crying. Like, I'm not crying of sadness, I'm actually crying of joy. Because like, I read my old journal entries, I go on TikTok, I watch my old videos. I'm just like, oh my god, it like takes me back to that experience. And it's just like, I was studying and I was like, I don't even know if this is gonna work out. Like, I feel like this dream is like so out of reach and I'm never gonna get into medical school. And like, and then just to see myself now, I'm like, with all my medical school acceptances and my interviews, it's just like, it really did work out. It really did work out. And this is why, like, I want to show you, like, I wanted to document my journey because I really want to show you guys, like, if you really work hard, like, you just believe in yourself, you really can accomplish your dreams. I just like woke up so emotional. I'm sorry, I never like cry in front of camera, but you know what, like, no, I'm not gonna beat myself up. Like, it was good that I was showing, you know, my raw emotions, but life is just so crazy. It's so crazy, like, how much your life can literally change in a year, in months. And so I don't know, I got so emotional, and I'm very, very excited to continue to see other medical schools, visit other medical schools, and then make a decision on like the school that I want to go to and start working towards like my dream of becoming a doctor. And it's crazy because I literally like lay on my bed and I think, I'm like, in 4 years, guys, I'm gonna be a doctor. Because medical school is 4 years, and yes, the 4 years are gonna be really rough, but like literally I just need to get through 4 years and then like I'm applying to residency. Like, can you believe it? Me. And I just promise that I'm always going to stay, as I go through my medical school application, as I go through medical school, I'm just gonna make sure I stay true to myself. I definitely don't want to lose sight of who I am. Yes, of course, it's gonna be very stressful. And I know I'm gonna be crying a lot, because I mean, I cry for joy, so I'm gonna cry for sadness. Like, but I'm just gonna, you know, I want to stay true to myself. I want to still be like the fun, loving person I am. I want to continue to go on adventures. I want to continue to inspire people. I definitely know that I want to mentor people when I'm like in medical school and when I'm a doctor. I really want to be like a mentor. I definitely want to keep sight of that. I don't want to turn like bitter or like rude or annoying and stuff. Like, I don't want to do that. I want like, when I'm a doctor, I want like my team to be excited. They're like, oh my god, is Aaliyah working today? Oh my god, yes, like excited that I'm the doctor for the day. Not like, oh my god, Aaliyah's coming, like they're so upset. Like, I really want to radiate that type of energy, and I really hope like I can continue to do that and I won't lose sight of myself. Anyways, okay, let's get ready for the day. So 2 days ago, Thursday, I had my mind set on this one school. I was like, I'm gonna go there no matter what happens. Like, that's the school that I'm going to go, because I just really wanted to move on from this application process. You know, medical school starts in August. Right now it is April, so I only have like April, May, June, basically July. July will be like dedicated to moving. I basically only have 3 months until I start medical school, an intense next 4 years of my life. That's basically a summer vacation. Okay, that's basically a summer vacation. And what I found was that I kept stressing myself out, and I was not allowing myself to enjoy these next couple of months, because my mind was so focused on like, oh, what school to go to. And when I was going to these different schools second look, I would be so jealous of the people that I met that already had their mind set on one school. They're like, I'm going here, and they're saying like, I'm planning on these different trips and all of this. Like, they were just already set on a school that they wanted to go to. I am thankful that I have like, you know, multiple options, and I'm able to like, you know, decide between these things. But I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be moving on from my process, because I just wanted to decide and then start kind of planning the next 4 years of my life, like where I'm gonna stay, like researching the areas and all that, right? And so I was like, you know what, I'm choosing this one school. I'm gonna go there because I know that no matter where I go for medical school, I'm going to thrive. Plus that school is a great and amazing school. Like all the schools that guys have to are amazing, great. And I'm so blessed and thankful that they are great schools with great reputations. Like I'm so happy. Remember when I was telling you guys in my video what my dream school was? What did I say? Let's roll the clip. Let's roll the clip. Everyone's like, oh, what's your dream school? What's your dream school? Blah, blah. I'm like, guys, my dream school is whoever gives me a full ride. That's what it is. I basically kept telling you guys that my dream school is whatever school gives me a full ride. Well, this school went ahead and gave me a full ride. Mind you guys, I already loved this school so much. Like I remember leaving the second look and I was like, oh my God, I love here. I want to go here so bad. I was so conflicted because you guys know me. I'm like a SoCal baby. Like I love Southern California. I've lived here all my life, and this school is not in Southern California. Okay, it's not in SoCal. And I was like, oh my God, like this is something like outside my comfort zone. Do I really want to do that? Like the only thing holding me back from this school was just because it's not in Southern California. And a part of me wants to step outside my comfort zone, but the other part of me is scared because I went to college here. I lived here for 24 years. And I'm like, do I want to step outside my comfort zone in medical school? Like, I don't know what to do. But this school went ahead and gave me a full tuition scholarship. And now it has me rethinking everything because me staying in SoCal is going to be more expensive than me leaving. And that's crazy. And that's crazy. And definitely, like, you know, money is a huge factor. Like, I don't want to, you know, I want to leave medical school with as much, like, less debt as possible. And with this full tuition scholarship, all I have to do is worry about, like, my housing. And I know that my parents will, like, pay for, like, my apartment and stuff and give me money. So, like, it will lower my debt. But with the other school, I would still have to worry about, like, tuition and stuff. So, like, I'm so conflicted. I'm so stressed. So we are going to the library, okay? I'm going to the library and I'm getting my life together. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to put my book down, and I'm making a pros and cons list of both the medical schools I'm deciding with. Guys, I'm so stressed. Like, and I know, like, I need to go with what my heart wants, but I don't know what my heart wants. I don't know what my heart wants. So I'm hoping this pros and cons list and, like, really being by myself and like researching these schools and like getting down my thoughts, I'll really figure out like what my heart wants. So right now I am actually working on my pros and cons list, and a lot of the things I was putting on my pros and cons list had to deal with the extracurricular activities students have the opportunity to get involved in, the different hospitals students can rotate at, as well as what the curriculum of the school was. I was focused on extracurricular activities because as the board exam, which is step 1, is now pass or fail, as I think about doing possible competitive residencies and looking at residency program, and with the exams being pass or fail, my extracurriculars are going to be very important in setting me apart from other applicants. So I wanted to make sure I was at a school where they had endless opportunities. The curriculum also really mattered the most to me too, because I wanted the opportunity to learn and become the best doctor I can for my future patients. And I also wanted a curriculum where I wouldn't be struggling. So I was also looking at to see if the programs were pass or fail, how the students were performing on their board exam, but also just like the different courses that we are able to take. And then when I was looking at hospitals, I really wanted to look at schools that had big hospital affiliation, especially that means I'm able to shadow doctors and they have like competitive programs that I'm able to look at more deeply. So I just got back home, and guys, look at the pros and cons list. Like, I have more pros than cons. Like, this is the cons list. I only have 2 cons for this school, which is far from my family and never lived far away from before. For the other school I'm debating on, I haven't worked on the pros and cons list. I actually have like a Zoom meeting with my friend, I believe like on Tuesday, where I'm going to just kind of talk to him and just like kind of learn more about the school's curriculum, because I personally feel like the curriculum matters a lot. But honestly, guys, my instinct is just telling me to go where the money is. Like, I have a full tuition scholarship. Like, I feel like I need to go where the money is, so that when I graduate from medical school, like, I'm not in like intense debt, and I have like this I can like kind of have a fresh start, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? And this school is so amazing. Like, the school that gave me a full tuition scholarship, it's low-key better than the other school like I'm considering. And I just know that, like, you know, the schools, like the school name of like the school that gave me the full tuition scholarship, like, I'll be able to match anywhere that I want. I think just for me, it's just like, oh my god, being far with my family. But it's not like I'm like, oh my god, like, I'm far away from my family, because even when I was at, like, when I went to school in Long Beach, which was like an hour away from my house, like, I barely was going home on the weekend. But I guess I just kind of like the, like, knowing that, like, if I wanted to go home, like, I could literally just drive like a quick 30 minutes and be back home. I think, like, I like knowing that. Like, I don't know, like, I don't know, but so many signs are telling me to just go where the school is free. Like, go to the cheaper schools. Like, that's what everyone is saying. I even talked to my friends that are medical students, and they were saying, like, if I had the opportunity to go to a, you know, low cost school, I would have went there. I think what's bothering me about this, like, other school is that I have to do intense research to find out so much information about that school. So I'm like, I feel like I'm confusing myself. So we're gonna call school A is like the school that's like close to home, all that, and then school B is like the school that's not close to home. Okay, so school B, I know so much information about them. Like, they gave us like a pamphlet about the school during second look. Like, they went into their curriculum into details. Like, I really learned the whole school. I did a whole tour. Like, I know so much about the school. And then school A, I don't know much about the school. Like, during the second look, I mean, I guess there's a tour of the new building. I didn't do the new tour. Like, most of the information I learned about the school was talking to the other students about the school, but I don't know anything about their curriculum, which is why I have like my meeting with my friend. And then I don't know anything about like the different activities, the research opportunities that they have there. I don't know anything about that. But then school B, like, I know so much about the school. It also is a huge like research institution, which I personally feel like is very important for me to have, especially as I think of possibly pursuing like competitive, you know, specialties. I need research. So having that luxury to be able to get involved in research like that, it's like, I really like that. But I don't know if school A also gives me that opportunity. So I think right now I'm just gonna go ahead and fold my clothes, take a little break, watch Love is Blind, and then probably just start working on doing research for the school. And then I also will probably do work on like my negotiation email for my financial aid package. I just finished my negotiation email for my financial aid package. I honestly don't even know if this negotiation email is gonna work, but fingers crossed, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. But guys, right now I am leaning on going to the full tuition scholarship school. Was it school A or B? What did I call it? I think I called it school B. Right now I'm thinking about leaning on to school B. The reason why I'm not telling you the school's name is because I'm having a med school reveal party, and of course you guys are all invited. And so I want to save like the excitement for my med school reveal party, especially because I know some of my friends, they watch my, you know, YouTube videos, and it's gonna ruin like my party if they already know where I'm going for medical school or the two schools. Like, I want them to be shocked. So that's why I'm not saying the name. I don't want you guys to think like I'm gatekeeping, but definitely you guys will know what medical school I'm going to. I promise. Like, I literally, fingers crossed, you guys will know. But I'm leaning on school B. I feel really happy with my decision. Like, I think it'll be good. Watch me tomorrow. I'm gonna change my mind, but I feel like I need to go where the money is. I want to go where the money is, but also like I'm really proud of myself to be able to get like a full tuition scholarship for medical school, guys. Like, come on. Like, I did that. I did that. Stop. Because I really be downplaying my accomplishments, but I really did that. And this is like my second scholarship. Because one of the schools I got into, they gave me like their dean scholarship. And then like now I got a full tuition scholarship. And it doesn't really say, like, it didn't say dean scholarship. It just said like, this is your scholarship amount. And the amount was equal to the tuition. So I'm like, is that the dean scholarship? Is that a regular scholarship? What it is, whatever. I got a scholarship. That's what matters. So I think right now I'm going to de-stress. Tomorrow, I honestly don't know what tomorrow is dedicated for. I think I'm going to continue to do research on School A. I think I'm going to devote all my time to School A, do research and try to learn more about like the program, and then work on my pros and cons list for School A. Right now, I'm going to end the night by reading my book. I'm reading A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And this is the second book to the Court of Thorn Roses series. Guys, I love this book so much, but it's thick. This book is thick, I'm not gonna lie. We'll see how I feel tomorrow and we'll see what the day brings. But yeah.